And we have a terrible healthcare system. And, you know, doctors suffer because of big corporations as well.
Sunny Hostin, her husband accused of committing federal insurance fraud in a lawsuit.
Let me ask you this, though. Since Trump's win, there's been a lot of soul searching on the Democratic side.
If you average out the View hosts, among the dumbest people on television.
Sunny's dumb. Certainly not the brightest person.
Hi, besties. What just happened? Sunny Hostin is in the hot seat, and this time, it's not for her opinions on The View. Her husband is tangled in a scandal so wild, it's giving full-blown conspiracy thriller. But here's the real shocker. Rumors are flying that cops raided their home and uncovered stacks of hidden cash. Now, the big question, could Sunny herself be in trouble? With whispers of a possible arrest growing louder, this drama is spiraling fast. How did she go from TV debates to legal chaos? Stay tuned because this story is only getting crazier. Before we jump in, if you enjoy watching our videos, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. It's totally free for you, but it means the world to us.
Let Sunny get in here. I mean, I agree with mostly everything that's been said. I mean, we know that, you know, only about 31% of Americans trust our healthcare system. We have a terrible healthcare system. And, you know, doctors suffer because of big corporations as well. Doctors that want to do good, like my husband, you know, operates on someone even though they don't have insurance and then has to sue health insurance companies to get paid for the work that he's been trained his whole life to do.
Sunny Hostin is used to calling out corruption, but now she's the one under fire. Her husband, Dr. Emmanuel Hostin, just got slapped with a massive lawsuit, accused of running a fraudulent medical scheme, fake surgeries, bogus insurance claims, and millions in shady kickbacks. But here's the real kicker. Sunny's name is now getting dragged into the mess. She claims she had no clue what her husband was up to, but insiders are whispering something very different. Rumors are swirling that she may have helped move money through shell companies, covering up the fraud with legal loopholes. And the irony? Before The View, she was a federal prosecutor, an expert in catching exactly this kind of crime. If these allegations stick, this isn't just a scandal, it's a full-blown downfall. Will Sunny escape the flames, or is her empire about to burn?
Sunny Hostin, who I think is truly the nastiest woman on television and a genuine racist and not that bright, despite her law degree and everything else.
Sunny Hostin built her brand on calling out corruption, but now she's drowning in it. The internet is dragging her for filth, with critics calling her a walking contradiction. How can she slam politicians for shady dealings when her own husband is accused of running a multi-million-dollar insurance scam? And worse, rumors say she might have helped cover it up. Some are defending her, saying these are just allegations, but let's be real. The court of public opinion shows no mercy. Legal experts warn that if investigators find even a shred of evidence linking her to the fraud, she won't just lose The View, she could lose everything. Prison, financial ruin, total career destruction. And now, people are asking the real question, was their lavish lifestyle funded by dirty money? With multiple high-end properties, including a Westchester mansion, the heat is on. Meanwhile, the insurance company suing Emmanuel is accusing Sunny of using her celebrity status to manipulate public opinion. This scandal isn't slowing down. It's about to explode. Will Sunny survive, or is this the beginning of the end? Stay tuned, because this is getting messier by the second.
I also think that she wants to take him out. She does not want to be the first lady anymore. She doesn't want to sleep in the same room with him. She can't tolerate him.
Accused of using The View to spin the narrative, Sunny Hostin is firing back, calling the lawsuit a smear campaign and accusing American Transit of trying to weasel out of paying real claims. But let's be honest, critics aren't buying it. The internet is ruthless, demanding she step down, questioning how she can call out corruption when her own husband is drowning in fraud allegations. And the scandal isn't just online. Legal experts warn that if investigators connect her to the scheme, she won't just lose her career, she could lose everything. Meanwhile, whispers say Sunny is done with Emmanuel. She doesn't want to be the loyal wife, doesn't even want to share a room with him. And just when you think it can't get worse, their legal team, led by powerhouse Mark Geragos, just threatened a $5 million countersuit. But critics say that's just smoke and mirrors, desperate damage control as the walls close in. Is this the end of Sunny's empire? Because right now, it looks like she's on the verge of total collapse.
What we did not have is white women who voted about 52%, right, for Donald Trump. Uneducated white women, is my understanding. You have Latino men, actually, voting more for him.
Sunny Hostin might have built her career tearing down public figures, but now she's the one under fire. And this is no petty scandal. Her husband is knee-deep in a federal insurance fraud case that could destroy everything. We're talking ruined reputations, shattered careers, and serious prison time. And now, the heat is creeping up on Sunny too. With nearly 200 defendants scrambling to save themselves, this case is turning into a legal battlefield of betrayal, finger-pointing, and backstabbing. Emmanuel is looking at years of legal chaos, and if Sunny gets dragged in, her fall from grace will be brutal. And here's where it gets real messy. Just months ago, Sunny was throwing daggers at Melania Trump on The View, shading her marriage and implying she was miserable as First Lady. But now, the tables have completely turned. Rumors are swirling that Sunny wants out of her own marriage. She's allegedly done playing the loyal wife, done sleeping under the same roof as Emmanuel. The irony is too good to ignore. The same woman who mocked Melania's situation might now be trapped in a scandal she never saw coming. Will Sunny come out of this untouched, or is her empire about to crumble? Stay tuned, because this storm is just getting started.
So what happened last night? Anybody do anything interesting? Okay. The 2024 presidential race ended yesterday, and this is what the country and the world woke up to this morning.
Critics are calling her divisive, with some even accusing her of pushing racist narratives. And Trump supporters? They're livid, claiming she unfairly painted them as villains. The internet went nuclear with battle lines drawn and social media in full meltdown mode. But wait, it gets wilder. After the election, The View turned into a full-blown funeral. Whoopi and Joy showed up dressed in all black, mourning the results like it was doomsday. Whoopi wouldn't even say Trump's name, and Joy went off, making it crystal clear she hated the outcome. That episode? Less talk show, more political meltdown. And just when you thought things were calming down, Sunny is back in the fire, this time taking shots at Senator John Fetterman. Because let's be real, The View isn't a talk show anymore. It's a war zone of drama, fiery debates, and controversy that never stops.
Let me ask you this, though. Since Trump's win, there's been a lot of soul searching on the Democratic side, people needing answers on what went wrong. Do you think that is helpful, and do you think there should also be some soul searching on the Republican side who need to analyze why they would nominate a convicted felon who ran on lies, threats of retribution, and concepts of a plan?
Sunny Hostin just lit another fire, and this time, she might have messed with the wrong one. Senator John Fetterman isn't taking her jabs lightly, and the internet is on fire. So what set it all off? Fetterman made a shocking visit to Mar-a-Lago, stepping right into Trump's territory. A Democrat waltzing into MAGA country? That's like walking into a lion's den wrapped in bacon. The visit alone had people buzzing, but Sunny? She took it next level. She torched Fetterman, calling him a traitor to Democratic values and questioning his entire agenda. Fetterman's team was not having it. And social media? Total chaos. Some backed Sunny, saying she was just telling it like it is. Others slammed her as divisive, accusing her of fueling even more political drama.
You are incapable of defending a man that you'll work for. I need to hear more from Pence for several reasons. When I lived in Indiana and I went to Notre Dame, he had a terrible approval rating because of the way he treated the AIDS crisis. A lot of people died because of him. A lot of people died because of how he handled the COVID crisis. Well, are you going to give me a chance to say the truth? This is what that show was about, because I'm what he is like, you know, I went to feel like I need to go to break, right?
Live on The View. She went head-to-head with Alyssa Farah Griffin. And let's just say it wasn't a debate. It was a verbal beatdown. Sunny obliterated Alyssa, barely letting her speak, and the internet is dragging her for it. Fans are calling her narcissistic, bullying, and completely intolerant of opposing views. And with her husband's explosive fraud case looming, this couldn't come at a worse time. Here's where it gets even wilder. Over 141 defendants in the fraud case have already settled, but Dr. Emmanuel Hostin, he's standing alone, and the pressure is crushing. Meanwhile, reports claim federal authorities found millions in their home, which completely shatters Sunny's public denials. So, what's really going on? Is Sunny just standing by her man? Or is she hiding something? With The View reportedly considering cutting ties and her credibility hanging by a thread, this scandal might be the beginning of the end for her career. Are we about to witness Sunny's total downfall? Stay tuned, because this tea is far from over.